South Africa and India. I'm Mike Atherton, and next to me in the commentary position is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Hi others, looking forward to this one. I've been down in the middle looking at conditions, and I think with this surface there's a little bit there for batters and bowlers alike. The ground staff have done a brilliant job. I'm really interested to see which way the captains go when the coin is tossed. Weather-wise, absolutely perfect conditions, not a cloud in the sky.
Brilliant work there from David Gower. Let's now head down to the middle to join the captains for the toss. Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest.
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Time that brilliantly.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been... Really happy with that last shot.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
You can see how good... this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. A couple on offer here.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Misses everything. Bowled him. Beauty. Absolute beauty.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yeah. Quick onto that in the infield. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep. Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4. Driven away nicely.
Amir. I don't think we'll be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Yep. That's off the middle of the bat.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Yes. There'll be runs here. Bowler. End of the over. 13 runs coming from it. South Africa are 1 for 31. Ferguson from the north end.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep. A real beauty. Just times it so well.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Yes.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Yeah. No.
They need to get their calling right. Mix-ups like that won't help either of this pair.
Perfect technique and placement.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Yep. Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Good bit of timing there.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot, gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Super piece of timing.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Merlot didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Oh, that's hit them. And at pace. Look painful. Super catch.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution to the team today. It's been a nice knock.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind. Behind them and then push on.
Yes.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Big edge. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yes.
Couldn't get it through the field. Needs to be on target.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yes.
Nice shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
A good contest here. At the moment, 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Drives and misses everything. Huge appeal. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yep, thick edge.
Nice. Ball's in.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
Haha, takes on the bowler, takes them downtown, hits it hard off the front foot and almost 6.
Maxwell shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Catch.
Oh
Yeah.
my, that's racing away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down.
Yep.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Markram has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yeah.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Maxwell has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Yes.
Yep.
Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
De Villiers won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Straight to the fielder. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
Yeah. Keeper.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
De Villiers ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Smeared away. Don't think it'll go all the way.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yeah.
Brilliant shot, that.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
End of the over, 10 off it. South Africa are 4 for 121.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
And that's the half century for this batsman.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. Hits that well onto the back foot and cracks it away.
A little bit short, not horribly short, moves the feet well and the hands even better.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Nicely played.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Yes. Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
This is really awesome shot making. The innings is building very nicely. They have to be looking towards that century.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Maxwell has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Going with pace now.
Right armour is coming in for the attack.
Yeah. Yes.
Great shot.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yes.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or 2 to slow things down again.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Keeper.
A couple on offer here. Strong appeal. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Great work from these two. Really strong batting. They've looked really comfortable.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Misses everything.
Totally beaten by the change of pace on that delivery. Very unlucky not to take the wicket.
End of the over. 18 runs coming from it. South Africa are 4 for 167. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap.
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yes.
Absolutely nailed it.
The batsman brings up their century.
A century full of brilliance. They've been so composed right from ball 1.
Shots. Are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls.
Yes.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Amir, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Got hold of it. A pretty good bouncer. Enough control to get it away.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yes.
Nice.
Could be close.
That was a pretty wild delivery. Lost all control.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yes.
Great shot. Placement exquisite. That's the over. South Africa are 4 for 189. And the innings comes to an end. India will need 190 runs. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Bowler.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras. Wow, that's missed the lot. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Waiting. Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Warner takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Couldn't have hit that any better. Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yep.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Oh, that's hit them. And at pace. Looked painful.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Padding up to that. Loud appeal.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
That's a very difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Middle that one. Great timing.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries. Stain from the north end. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. Nice shot.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Drives and misses everything.
Markham with a superb delivery. Got them coming forward looking to drive, but can't manage to catch the edge.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's incredible. Just the power on that shot. That's the sort of thing you want to see in the crowd when you come to the cricket.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Huge edge!
The risk isn't worth it for just a single. In the end, a good decision by the batters.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Loud shout. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Heaved away off the back foot, sweetly timed.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield. Bowler is confident on this one. Great shot. At least one on offer. Yeah! Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Phillips, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Big appeal.